is up, Oh, sorry about that. Hey, what is up, guys? Destinator Games here, and today we will be playing the Stanley Parble. Yes, the Stanley Parble, the game that I really love for some reason. And we will begin it in 3, 2, 1, boop. Anyways, the thing about this game is that it's really unique. It's like very funny sometimes, and it's pretty unique. It's like a very great game, which is good because I like good games. Anyways, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Wait, is this the end? I don't know. It's taking a long time to load. For some reason, I don't know why. Oh, there she goes. What's this say? Oh. Almost done. Hey! Oh, shh. Sorry.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Sorry, my game like there.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Yay! We're all happy if he's happy, right?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say,
That's unusual.
never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Well, this is the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That is pretty unusual.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. Hold on a second. Back, just had to change something.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Up or down? Up. That's what the narrator says. To go upstairs. Up to the stairs. Can I go in executive bathroom? Oh. I wouldn't even bother about going in there. There's probably nothing in here, is there? See, nothing.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Sorry, a bit of a cold stall.
Was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He
That is
stepped
pretty.
into the newly opened passageway.
Well, I might have not known it if you... Okay. It's down there. No one knows. And boop! Oh, like... It's getting dark. Oh. Oh, it's just loading. Loading. It says loading, 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 low. This game is pretty well orchestrated.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I did?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Very dark in here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Wait. But that says... I'll go with this. Like...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, I don't. Shoot. Then I could get up there.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Where's 427?
Each bore
It's
the
me.
number of an employee in the building.
Ah.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's a bit creepy, actually. I'm being monitored. And boop!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Maybe it could.
Had he really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the
Clink.
only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Could have
His
been.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly.
I think that... Oh, is that the boss? Employee boss? Oh.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Yeah.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Did I win? Did my game crash? I think my game crashed. Oh, never mind.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
What? Oh, that's very convenient.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Aww.
His goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh God, I'm tearing up. Sorry. It was such a good ending. Oh wait, I'm back? No.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Yep.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be...
Yeah, I have a computer.
Stanley waited.
And food.
Hours passed, then days.
Can eat pencils.
Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. Wait, did you just trick me? Am I... What happens if I go like... No one locks...
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Okay. Bop. Beep. Boop. I'm gonna click 3 times and everything I see. 1 to 3. 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 1 to 3.
When Stanley came to a set of
No.
open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. I'm going down. Oh. Loading. It's loading, people.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, 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 not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
But that... Inception. Stanley Sepson. That door doesn't mean anything. This is...
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Up.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
Sure.
Okay, from the top.
Whoop! Alright, restarting. Now I can try this again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, crap.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
There's no door here. It should be different. Yes, I did play this game once before playing. Thank you for asking. Sorry. Don't know why. I just did a review on it. I only did I only did the original ending, which... let's just say the original ending always cheers me up.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Yep.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Sure. Is he actually restarting, or is it just loading another level? I don't know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had already missed a memo.
Excuse me.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Wait, what?
Ha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this.
Oh, I remember that. That's from the waiting room.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Woo!
I know you put in a lot of hard work,
Yep.
and it really paid off, so good
Yeah!
job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't.
But I was just about to.
This time, I have to restart.
That sucks. gonna pause. Sorry.